Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays, playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. We're in the house at the edge of time, which is Nerissa's stronghold. This is our final part of all the missions. Um, as promised, introducing
Friendship lasts forever.
Tamara, my bard that I built from Noril Eight Eyes from the Pathfinder Society. I did take her as a human because it gives me more skill points. To try and compensate for the fact that I can't have the exact build I had with Linzy. You can see she has only a 16 strength and an 18 wisdom, 20s in dex con intelligence, and her charisma is at 27. I couldn't quite get her to 28, but character-wise, her stats 36, 36, 20 on persuasion, but perception's not bad. Her trickery not quite as good as Linzy's. Linzy's is like 48 or 9. Magic use device is about the same. All this is pretty much the same. Spell-wise, I took a slightly different mix. Knowing what I know now, I took like Unbreakable Heart instead of something else that Linzy had. I took a Remove Fear rather than one of the other things that Linzy had. Heroism, of course. Mirror Image is defensive. This just gets more monsters on the field, and this helps hit things. Haste and Slow, of course. Confusion, Good Hope are control and buff. And defense again, and then a cure, just to kind of back up the cleric. The Invisibility Communal and Dimension Door were two that I thought I really had to have. Serenity is a communal control thing for the enemies, and then freedom of movement, because it seems like I really need to have lots of freedom of movements floating around on everybody. So I thought having her have an extra one wouldn't hurt. Heroism Greater, of course. Key Shout, and this was pretty much exactly what Linzy had as 5th levels. I don't know, there might be better 5th level selections for a bard, but I couldn't think of them. And then Brilliant Inspiration, Shout Greater, Eyebite, and Overwhelming Presence is basically what Linzy had as well. A little bit better uses per day for her because of her charisma being up. Inventory-wise, we gave her the +4 short bow. I switched out and gave her the Rod of Razors, basically because it's more likely for her to be like in a situation where she can actually launch all those. One of the things I did do in her build for her class is I did take one of her thief abilities, rather than taking like dodge or something. I did take martial weapons, just so that she can use whatever we happen to have that might be useful, like that thing that shoots razors. That's a nice thing for her to have, because she can just like say, okay, you're coming up from behind us. She just turns around and goes bang and slows them down to let other people react. We did take, in her case, her will was okay, but her fortitude was lacking, so we upped that. Took all the deceitful and deft hands to get her trickery and stuff up. Fortitude, improved initiative, of course, and blind fight, and then the two important ones, precise shot and point blank shot for her thing, extra performance. And then alertness here to get her perception up, because I was a little lagging on the perception number. And of course, she's up to, this gives us +6 on our competency when we're trying to do something, and this gives us +4 in attack rolls and stuff. And inspired creatures gain +4 morale and save for damage to armor class. And of course, the frightening tune. She can't quite get to deadly performance, but and she can do it as a swift action now. Now, one of the things I did do, I did take medium armor for her, which I did not do with Linzy, and I put her in the Singing Steel breastplate. So that makes her armor class of 34. In order to do that, I had to give up Amiri's, was like an armor class 37. She's down to an armor class 34, and I can't really do much to get her much better than that. I could get her one better by putting like a ring of ultimate protection on Amiri. But I found this. With the ring of ultimate protection on, with her spell resistance of 24 and a damage reduction of 2, just like I have. That got her armor class way up here. It let me do... She's got the +4 initiative and Manicore skin boots, Trap Springer's gloves, mental perfection +6, belt +6, and then she's able to do this, which actually takes her charisma up an extra 2. So this one does everything else, but this one helps pop her charisma up. Gave her a luck bonus on her thing. I haven't found good bracers to put on her. And gave her the book and one of the wyverns, a wand of slow, stinking cloud, and I gave her the ultrasound arrows. One of the holy daggers, along with this dagger, which was -3 penalty to target's will score if she hits with it. And then this thing for the shooting of the razors, and this is just in case she has to have something that can only be hit with, blunt weapons. Because this is a pierce, these are slashing, and that's a blunt. That takes care of that. Other than that, everybody else is pretty much tricked out the way they've always been. I actually gave him a wand of heroism, so we don't necessarily have to use all of her spells all the time. Amiri, did I swap? Yeah, she's got the +2 attack with melee weapons. I really should swap her and Reggie. Reggie has one that's +2 attack and +1 dodge bonus, which would raise her armor class up by 1. And one of the things I did find out when I was tinkering around here, you'll notice that they all have we all have all of our spells at this point, because I did do a rest. Look at our inventory. Down to 36. I did do one rest to get all our spells up. What I did not realize is that once I do this, everyone else is not rested. So it's only the party, the people, the 6 that you have, the 5 other people plus yourself in the party. When you do a rest, they're the only ones that reset. Everyone else out here does not. So it's not like it's a safe place at your capital or whatever. I should turn that on. Because it's just not the same thing. Okay? So it's something to keep in mind. I think I'm going to buff myself up, and we're going to go back into the house and see what we can see. I can go upstairs and I can go downstairs to the basement. So I'm not sure which way to start. Oh, I guess I could do that. Where are my girls?
I'll go ahead.
Where's Kaliki and Kanira? Oh, there's Reggie. Octavia. I want to just look at Reggie's ring, which means I have to swap him in. Still have 5 hours of chocolate ice cream, so I want to get these guys in there. I need Amiri to be with me too. Jubilus. Swap in Reggie. We do an inventory on Reggie. His ring was +2 to attack rolls with melee weapons and +1 dodge. So I think I'm going to take that off of him. And Amiri's going to plus attack rolls. This will give her a better armor class, and she still gets the +2 attack, so she's +33 on that first one. And we'll go ahead and give this one to Reggie, so we don't lose it. What is this? Sure step, lightest touch, armor 7, resistance 4, 4. I don't know who to give that other ring to. Oh gosh, that's 11. I think we gotta remember is to not sell Linzy's ring. Right? Okay, I think we're okay here. So we'll get out. And Jubilus should be around here somewhere. Where the hell's Jubilus?
The path is clear.
My girls are gone. Jubilus is gone? Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. Oh, for the love of Mike. Did it actually take away my characters? Alright, we're going to try and do a save. I may have to go back one. We're going to load that save that I just did and see if I get my people back. Maybe I have to go through the door and come back out. Because, like, Octavia's gone now, too. Oh, I don't like this. I do not like what's going on here. I do not like this at all. Alright, lets me take everybody when I get in here. Okay. We'll take him out, put Jubilus in. That's a little scary that you don't see your people out in the world, but okay, just have to go through the door to get people. Alright, we're okay then. Whew. Scared me there. He's got 212, 193, 231, 300. Oh, no, she goes in front of me. 289, 309, 308, 231. She's got more hit points than either of these, but that's okay. Are we in the right formation? I think we are. Alright, buffs.
Right
I should
here,
be
my
doing
friend.
buffs, right? Dum-dum. Fear.
Is there trouble?
I gotta see invisible someplace. Don't know how it stacked up her. There it is.
What's new?
I'm going to cast one on myself. She's got extras.
I shall not fail.
She needs to cast one herself. Okay. Let's see. We still need to put up
Quiet. I'm thinking.
protection. And then a stone skin. And then a remove fear.
Something bothering you?
Oh, for the love of God. Alright. I think we're pretty well buffed up. So we figure out what we're going to run into. Alright. There was a couple rooms over here. And this is in a different phase than when I first walked in. So maybe we'll walk back over here. That light, okay. So let's go down here and see what's in these rooms here. Because this is a different phase than when I met the twins. Let's go down and see what changed in this room that I started in. Oh, that wasn't here before. We had a well here before. Okay. Talk to the mirror. Is there anything else in here? There's a chest over here. Stuff. I guess we can talk to the mirror. Mirror seems amazing mundane decoration for such an insane place as the house of the Itchkite. That is, except for one strange detail. Look to the room, the dust rising and rays of light, everything but you. The moment you realize this, you hear a dull moan from somewhere behind the glass, and someone nearby crashes into the mirror from the other side. The reflection, if of course it is a reflection, raises its head. It's a human, clearly a wizard, a beautiful young face, pale as death. His dark clothes are charred and bloody. In one hand, the wizard is holding a lantern just like yours, while the other clings to the glass, as if he's trying not to fall. I can't. Again and again. You hear me? I hear you. Next one. Who are you? I am what I seem, a reflection stuck in time. I'm the one who was reflected in this mirror long ago, probably dead, but he can't disappear. Time stores the moment when he was clinging to life. Moved it on this very spot, this very room, and I will remain here in remembrance of him forever. Whose reflection? I don't know this. Since one moment, I am but a small fragment of what he was. Real me, I am only what he felt when he felt with each mirror. Only what he was thinking in that moment. Pain, rage, desire to achieve the goal, whatever it takes. The lantern. It was a gift from someone great. His power was more vast than I could ever have imagined, but I can tell you no more. I don't remember. Why did you call me that the next one? I know nothing of my true journey. Its end is lost in darkness, and the beginning is so far away. But I know that you follow in his footsteps, as I once did. You fight to protect your lands from others. Can I help you? To cease to be, I have lived for untold ages, feeling only despair, anger, fear, and death. And defeat everything that has happened to me. Can you help me? I know you can. Alright, what do I gotta do? I have peace only if I learn the end of my story. There are 3 more mirrors somewhere in the house which store its fragments. So I am captured by this place in a moment, cannot look for them on my own. If you can do this for me, if you visit the path that the real me took and find all 3 mirrors, then I shall be free. Sure, why not? You have to start from the beginning and touch the mirrors in the same order. They once reflected me. If you make a mistake in the order, touch an empty mirror, you'll have to start over. I can only assume that the next mirror is somewhere near the entrance to the house. But I know nothing more. Please help me and be careful. You may become just another reflection. Okay. Another quest. Yes, more quests for me to do while I'm trying to fight Narissa. Alright, Alright, well, should I go check where we first came in? I just thought I was going into that room, but I wasn't. This is where there's a well. That's where I came in. Uh-oh. Ghostly guard. I don't like ghostly guards. Another ghostly guard. Ghostly guards come with ghostly mage things, too. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do that. And I think I'm just going to start. I could have
lasts forever.
him. Oh, that's what I forgot to do.
For idling.
I have. I need to swap that with this one so it's easier for me to do this. Alright. Stop! Now, I brought 6 of these, so I'm going to go ahead and cast one on these 2. And then I'm just going to start on this guy.
A solid plan. Enemy near.
Oh, how many hit points do they have? 180 hit points. Well, why is it reduced? Because of the piercing? I guess the piercing's divided in. Oh, piercing is divided in half. Okay. She's got to. Why are her songs not down? Paste this. Okay. Miri, can you get there and finish him? Can't charge. Can't charge, he's a straight line. Yeah, he's a straight line. Got rid of that one. Can you see the other ones? There's got to be more here. Alright, Jubilist, you're using Holy Bombs, right? Holy Bomb. Throwing. Oh dear. Took him out. So where are the others? Oh, there's one. Ghostly Mage Guard. What do I have that I can throw at a Ghostly Mage Guard? Not a whole heck of a lot.
Repent.
I've run into him before. Why is it every time I run into him I have to make a new die roll? I've run into these before and I knew what they were. And now I don't know. That's really freaking annoying. Well, I'm just going to shoot him once with my bow.
My hand.
And Val is just going to run up as close to him as she can get. I can't do much of anything. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to try this. Let's go to inventory. I'm going to have her switch to the neutralizer. And she can't shoot. Because she's not close stuff.
Hey, have a look!
Alright, Amiri, you gotta take care of.
Tear them apart!
It's immune. What's he immune to? Oh, precision. Okay. It's alright.
Ha! Primitives.
Take care of that. I can step up and shoot. Okay. Interesting. And then nothing in this room. Nothing in that room. Alright, let's go check out this room. Oh, no, there's something here. That's right, I did find a chest here. Stuff. Let's go up to this room. Oh. More ghostly guards. I really don't like ghostly guards, you know that? Well, one more battle and then we'll have to put in a break. I'm going to have us run this way so that we can line up properly. I know there's one there. My bow still on? My bow's still on. Now we saw him and now we don't.
I shall end this cycle.
There he is. Okay. Well, I can shoot him for 6,
Aim
so
carefully.
got rid of him. Although they get to move now. Here they come. Yeah, I really don't have a lot to do here.
I'll try to make this swift.
She's gonna sing. Haste is on for another 8 rounds, so I don't need to do another haste. I guess that's one of the things I wanted to try. I want to try and shoot with the this is the bow of neutralizing or whatever.
Stand down.
So I hit him with the neutralizer. but it should be easier to hit with my Alright. Now, this is the one I hit before? No. Yeah, this is the one I hit before. Well, I'm going to have Amiri take on this one. And I'm going to have Val hit this one and see if it makes it easier for her to hit. 2s and I'm missing. Alright. Oh, there's a freaking idiot back there.
Let us strike as one.
-4 neutralizer. So it does help. If she hits something once, then it helps the melee people get through it, because they're hitting much better. Okay. Jubilist.
Will they ever learn?
Took down one. Took down that one. This one's almost gone. Can't really move anywhere. I cannot get anywhere to shoot the mage guy. I can only get off one shot on him.
Attack!
Okay. Jubilus.
So it's come to this.
Get that one out. Can she get off a shot without moving? No, she's got to move in front of Amiri. She's got to move in front of Amiri. She wants to move to this side. And then... Oh, come on! Take a shot there.
You offend me.
I don't think the neutralizer did any damage to him. So, okay. Miri. Oh, I guess it just has to hit him. Okay. Basically, I took away his shield spell. Alright. Unfortunately, he's going to get to cast another frickin' spell. Oh, Cloud Kill we laugh at. Because he can't.
Do not falter.
Jubilist. Get to throw a Holy Bomb. Holy Bomb.
A fine use of my talents.
Now I'm horribly minuses here. Because reduces my damage because of being hit with the neutralizer, but it made it easier for the melee guys to hit him. Okay, where are we at? We're in a room. It doesn't seem to have anything worthwhile. Nope, it did not. Okay, let's put that there to save our time. We're going to put a cut in here. A little over 30 minutes. So we kind of cleaned up this level. This is with the lantern on. I'm wondering if I should just go through the house with the lantern on and then go through the house with the lantern off. Kind of be methodical about it. The only thing left to do here is either go down in the basement or go up the stairs. I don't know where to start first. Well, we'll decide that next time. If you'd like to see the thumbs up button, really like to see you go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell, be notified and upload videos and or schedule streams. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button. The like button is really important because that gets other people on YouTube to see this out there, because likes are like, oh, if there's enough people like this, then someone else might be interested in seeing it when they're searching for videos on this game. That helps me in the long run. Keeps me motivated to keep doing these things. Still not happy with their decision about Linzy, so I've basically come up with another character named Tamara as a bard. By the way, Tamara is based on a bard character that I built from someone I knew in college, and was built specifically as an NPC bard that was used in a campaign of D&D that I ran many years ago. For those of you that don't know, here's a nice little trivia thing if somebody ever asks you about me. I have the original pamphlets from Dungeons and Dragons, the very, like, I think it was the second printing of them, so like the 1970s pamphlets. And I've kept up with most of the expansions up through Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, basically 2.0. When they went to 3.0 and 3.5, and this one, Pathfinder, is an offshoot of 3.5, and then 4, and then 5, I stopped because I had my campaign world completely fleshed out. Several false starts and things, what I call ages. I had the first age, then I had a second age, and then in the third age, I finally kind of got it right, and the storytelling was working really well. And so I have a campaign that's been running basically fairly steadily for the last 45 years. And this is one of my creations was Tamara. She was a bard. She interfered with the player characters quite a bit in one of my campaigns, in a good way. So I thought that I would try to recreate that bard here in Pathfinder, and this is pretty close to that bard from the D&D days. So there you go, a little bit of trivia to end this session. And if you like I said, if you'd like to see a thumbs up button, if you'd like to see, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye bye.